Here we go, it's a post-match pint after Ross County 1, Celtic 4. We're here in the Radisson Red in Glasgow. I'm joined as ever by Ryan and Scott. Boys, today 10 wins in a row. We've scored 22 goals and only conceded 1 in the last 6 league games. Incredible form.
Ruthless form, brilliant form, and it's not been the same players that's played all those 10 games. It's good to see a wee bit of squad rotation, sometimes due to injury, sometimes due to people getting wrapped in cotton wool, but to know that we can go 10 wins in a row is brilliant. Can't say much more about it. Ruthless today. I thought the first 15 minutes was good. We came out of the blocks, and then from 15 minutes on to maybe kind of until we get the second goal, it was a bit trying to find ourselves in the game. I think wasn't brilliant to watch, but Ross County made it difficult for us until. Do you know what they really struggled with today? When they're trying to close off all of our passing lanes, and we've got it at the back four, and we're trying to look for the out ball. They're brilliant at shutting down the passing lanes, right? But when Ayers get the ball, he loves that because he's a free man. He's got the ball and he'll just take it forward. That's what nobody can really defend against, and that's how he set up. And
he showed his passing range for Christie's second goal.
Brilliant. So he saw a bit of space. He can see Christie moving, and Christie's movement was brilliant. He's peeled off his man. He can see that he's still onside because I think the right back's playing him on. And he's just made that pass. He's caught eyes with Ayer. Ayer knows exactly where he's going. Takes a wee side step and puts a brilliant ball through.
Lovely through ball. Right, we've seen 2 changes to the team. Frimpong came back in for Bauer, as we thought he would, and Rogic did replace Cham in the 10. We did start the game well. We lost a poor goal though. That's the one goal. The one goal we've conceded in the past 6 league games as that one today. Frimpong got caught the wrong side. Ross Stewart for the free kick. I think he struggled today. Frimpong, he's not going to be brilliant every first team professional game that he plays in. Struggled a little bit today, probably the most he's struggled so far. He gave away that free kick, caught the wrong side, got booked, and then we lose a poor goal for the cross.
Aye, it was Frimpong today, as I said to you when we were watching, Frimpong just didn't look that same flair that he has had and carried, and I think maybe you can't expect him to perform at that level all the time, but we dug at it. He was caught wrong side of the guy. He gave away the free kick. The ball came in really well and wasn't dealt with. It came over Julien's head and just landed flush on his head as he turned it into the net, and Foster was never going to get to it.
It was Tom Rogic's man. There's a wee hint of a push, but I mean Tom Rogic aerially marking somebody is never going to be the most reliable. But Scott, we did get back in front. You've touched on Christie's second goal already. I think what we done well today at different times in the game was like 1 and 2 touch passing. We really linked up well, and that's important because when you go to Ross County, it's a really small pitch. They packed the middle of the pitch particularly well today. Obviously we beat them 6-0 a matter of weeks ago, so I thought the middle of the park get really congested at times today, as it always does away to these teams at these small grounds, but I thought we knocked the ball about really well at times. Definitely.
I think as you say, Frimpong wasn't really on his game, but it's still, there's wee bits of magic there. There's definitely wee bits of magic. Scott Brown and Callum McGregor when there really is in the game as much as we'd like to see them, because as you're saying we're overloaded in the middle of the park. I really wish Mikey Johnston was on for the start, because that's what you kind of need in a game like that. You need someone who can carry the ball a wee bit, and James Forrest just wasn't really there for us, and it was the wings that we really needed to do damage in today. It just wasn't really.
I thought early in the game we linked up well down the left hand side with Taylor, McGregor and Forrest. There were a couple of wee triangles between them. It looked like we were going to get a lot of joy down our left hand side, down Ross County's right hand side. That probably wore off towards half time, but I thought Taylor was good today as well.
He was good. He
actually managed to put a body in the left wing.
Aye. We'll get to that for Johnston's goal.
I think we did resort to throwing balls into the box a bit more than we'd like to because of how dense it was. But look, I mean, we played well. It was good.
We did played very well. Ryan, we can't complain at all. The thing again that can happen very easily in these games when we're dominating, we'd pinned Ross County back for the entire game just about. The one venture up the park they had in the first half, they got the goal for the free kick. But there's a tendency to let these games drift when you're dominating and you've only got a 1 goal lead, and around about 65 minutes you think this is the time where you're looking for another goal, because you know if you get to the last 15 minutes Ross County are going to throw everything at it and try and nick an equaliser. So the third goal came at a really good time for us, and Christie was involved again.
Christie's again tireless. works tirelessly, getting the 2 goals today. His penalty was really poor, but he followed it up and put it away. The 3rd goal came at the perfect time, and Rogic was literally just about to get hooked. Mikey was tracksuit off, getting the talk, ready to come on, and Rogic turns up with the finish. Probably lucky to get the wee deflection, the wee flick that took it over the keeper, because the keeper was getting done low, done well. But brilliant to see the big man get a goal, and I think he said that was his first league goal
for a year,
which is ridiculous.
Incredible,
He's had such a long stretch of layoff, and he's not played a lot of football, so it's good to see him getting back, and it'd be good to see Rogic get more goals as we move through the season. But a perfect time in the game. It was scrappy. They packed it out. They didn't allow us much space in the middle of the park, but getting that 3rd goal kind of opened up a wee bit for us again, and kind of let them see that the game's put to bed. There's nothing they can fight for now, and it gave us a wee bit more freedom in the last 15-20 minutes.
Aye, definitely. We did have a lot of chances as well today. McGregor hits the post, Christie hit the post earlier on when it was still 0-0. We had plenty of chances to make it more. Lewis Morgan did continue up front today. Quieter, didn't get his goal like he did on Thursday night, but I've just said how important it was to get the 3rd goal at the time we got it at through Tom Rogic, and it was Morgan that sparked the move by beating his man, getting wide, and then the cross in. So
exactly, and debatably won the penalty as well, because obviously there was a handball, but there was a challenge on him, which might have been what the penalty was for. It gets yourself into the right place. A couple of times he had poor finishes. Got himself in the right place, but just wasn't able to finish it. He's going to be inconsistent because he's not had a huge amount of game time. Same with Frimpong.
Playing out of position as well.
Same with Frimpong. He's not really had a massive amount of time to get going in terms of momentum. He wasn't playing during the week, so you just need to give players a wee bit of room to, do you know what I mean, have an off day or an off 30 to 40 minutes in a game. I mean, he'll probably come good, and then he's no striker. That's not his position. He's doing a job for us, which is all you can really ask.
Exactly, and that's a big takeaway, Ryan. We've rested Edward on Thursday and today, a European game, and the longest away journey we've got on a Sunday morning, and we've won both games really comfortably.
That's what's so impressive. See, when you look at the 10 in a row, so when you win that consecutive number of games
in all competitions,
so convincingly to win those games, the amount of goals that we've scored, it's so impressive. And when you go away to these grounds, especially after a big European win on Thursday night, and then, like you said, the furthest travel we can do in the league, it's just one of those that you need to grind out the result. You need to get the result. And I said it on Thursday, we needed to bang in goals today. We need to keep putting goals in, because that's how close it is at the top now. And we did that again so convincingly. Again, not the most beautiful game to watch, because they just crowded the game out as much as they could, but we did exactly what we needed to do. We got the goals. The goals again came without Edward being in the park, which is super impressive. But we've said that for the very start of this season. The best thing about this team is the spread of goals is spectacular. We're getting goals all across the park, and anybody you talk to this season is aware of that. Like, there's nobody. Well, I would say that any given day there's 4 or 5 players in the team that will put a goal in the back of the net, and that's something that's so rare.
Aye, that is huge, and 10 wins in a row in all competitions is rare, because when you think that there's 3 Europa League wins in there, it's probably very rare that we would win 3 European group stage games in a row when you think about the 2 wins over Lazio. So absolutely brilliant, Scott. Touching on the spread of goals about the team, 15th goal of the season for Ryan Christie today, 10 assists, because that's an assist for him for Rogic's goal, the little touch, and then Mikey Johnston off the bench, great impact on Thursday, scored a lovely goal, hadn't even been on the park a minute, and so direct, brilliant footwork, and a beautiful finish at the end of it again.
Just absolute arrogance with that young man, innit? I'll stroll on.
He's class.
I'll take it around a couple of boys, and it shows the keeper where he's going to go, but it doesn't matter, because it's in the back of the net anyway. Absolutely brilliant. A shame for him to get the yellow card, mind you.
I know.
For the part.
Aye.
He's brilliant, and he's going to be a huge player, because we've seen these kind of players, wingers, come through time and time again, and the thing that we always get with these kind of wingers is inconsistency. I don't really see a level of inconsistency for Mikey Johnston, and I know we've not seen him for much of this year, but I think he's going to be a massive player for us, because we've got direct players. We've got Edward, we've got Christie who likes to be direct, Forrest is direct, but none of them are, as I said during the week, none of them are quite as good dribblers as Mikey Johnston. I think Mikey Johnston is just behind Edouard in terms of dribbling ability, but he's got a different stature, a different pace, so great player.
He's got huge potential, Ryan, and it's so important for us in these games to have somebody who can drive at defenders, commit them, get by them, because that's how you warm up defences.
Well, that's when Scott touched on it at the start there, when Bagaya strolls forward with the ball, it starts to create space because he's taking people at the game. And when Mikey come on, he just has that innate ability to draw players in and leave them standing. And I don't even know who the defender was, but the way he left
Fontaine,
him,
I think.
The way he left him just opened the game up for him and just put that ball right in the back of the net. Phenomenal performance for the man, and it's so exciting to see him run with the ball at his feet because he has got that close ball control and the ability to just bamboozle players. He's so impressive, and I hope that he has got a massive future at the club.
Absolutely, I think he has 10 wins in a row. That'll do us for the post-match pint tonight. We've got Hamilton coming up during the week, and then the cup final next Sunday. So a lot of big games coming up. December's going to be packed. We're going to have lots of content. Make sure to like the video, comment with your own thoughts below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on Monday night for the build up to the Hamilton game. Thank you.